What's up, YouTube? What's up, Dreamcatcher gang? Welcome back to another video. We are now in the prequel album era. So this one's got a little bit more content to it. So today we've got the intro track, before and after. Then we're going to do the Fly High music video and the full analysis of that. Then we're going to watch the special clip for Gwentana, I think it is, the one that doesn't have choreography. And then, yes. And then we've got the Wake Up, just the audio, because there's no video for that one. And then for when we do the choreography reaction, we'll do the choreography, the analysis, and then we'll also watch the special clip for Sleepwalking, which also has choreography. And we'll do a little bit of analysis on that one, but not like 100% analysis, because otherwise that video will be 2 hours long. But to get back to comments from some of the last video, some comments from the last video, because there were a couple questions that I wanted to answer. Someone mentioned G-Friend being one of the best synchronization groups along with Dreamcatcher during 3rd Gen. And I've actually never really gotten super into G-Friend's music, but I'm a really big fan of Viviz, which like the unit that came from them. So I definitely want to get into G-Friend and do some reactions sometime in the future whenever I have time. I know Mago is like a huge one from them, so I really do want to react to that sometime. But let me know if there's any other like heavy hitters from them that you guys want to see at some point. And then, okay, one of you asked so one thing that you've noticed the past few videos is that Sua goes up and dances on her toes fairly often. Is it because she'll eventually have heels on for the music video and performances, or is it because they help her keep the lines they make with their bodies better since she's shorter than the other members? So I actually don't think it has anything to do with her height. I think it just has to do with the fact that like she is the most skilled dancer of them. And like the more skill you have as a dancer, your extension tends to be better than less skilled dancers. An extension, like in terms of really letting each movement go through every single joint. So like if I'm doing an arm movement, I fully extend the shoulder, I fully extend the elbow, I fully extend the wrist, I fully extend every single finger joint too, to finish off that movement, right? So in the same way with the leg, it's just she's fully extending through that leg and through that ankle and through that foot. So it just makes each movement more impactful because she's really using her entire body. I mean, it does help that it gives her a little bit of extra height, but in theory, everybody should always be extending that much through their movements to really like let it go 100% through the movement, you know? Let that movement go 100% through your body. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting question. So I'm glad we got to talk about that a little bit. And then a bunch of you guys have brought up Minx lately. And I don't really know, like, for reactions for them, if you're thinking, like, maybe at the end of the deep dive or somewhere in the middle, like, I could do, like, kind of like a party reaction of, like, a lot of Minx videos. Because I don't think I'm going to react to each of them individually. But I could do, like, a bunch of them all at once. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see. We could do them all individually at some point. But we got lots of content. So, yeah, let me know how you'd like to see that. Or if you'd just rather see them, like, in some of my Patreon random performances videos. But, yeah. And then also, I think it's really funny that Yuhan is nicknamed the tree because she's tall. Because me and my friends, when we were younger, I had a group of friends on my soccer team, and we all like gave each other like nature-themed nicknames. And my tall friend was the tree. I was the leaf, by the way. But I think that's really funny. And then yeah, you guys also mentioned the relay dances, of course, because we watched one of them. And I have been watching more of their covers, like the Abracadabra Relay Dance. We watched that on Patreon. It's on our Random Performances Fridays video, so that's in the Random Performances collection. If you just want to go like watch the one video, you can like buy each video individually if you don't want to subscribe. But we've been getting a lot of Dreamcatcher on our Fridays. We've been getting into some of their variety, so definitely come check it out. Link is down below and in the description. So if you want the most Dreamcatcher content, then the subscription tier that's going to be for you is either 1.5 or 2. That will have all of the Dreamcatcher content in it. But yeah, with all that, let's get into the video for today. I really like this logo. Nice snappy beat here. This one's got like kind of like that anti-drop in it. Okay, this one was a little different than the other ones. It was less heavy, but it was cool. Like I said, it's like a little bit of like that anti-drop action. It would like build up that tension, and then you would have like more negative space instead of more like heavy hitting. And then the beats at the end especially were really cool. And I mean this as a compliment, okay? It sounds like it would be a really good Geometry Dash soundtrack. Okay, and I mean this fully as a compliment. I was obsessed with Geometry Dash when I was in middle school. Like, I loved the Geometry Dash soundtracks. I wanted to use them as my gymnastics floor music. So it's a compliment. But this intro would be a really good Geometry Dash level. All right, now we got our main course. Oh, that guitar. That hit. That high note. That scene is cool. Okay, favorite airplane. I'll take any airplane feature. Her stare right there, especially with those contacts. That top, ooh, the lace. That backlighting. Oh, this instrumental. love that domino effect. Okay, okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Not yet. Okay. So yeah, this being the prequel, like the like how they became the Nightmare Girls. Very, very cool. And the storyline is heavy in this one. They do a lot with like the filtering and the coloring. So like I noticed right away, we have some scenes here where like we have so much more like brightness and so much more saturation of these colors than we typically see in their music videos so far, because we have like that nightmare filter that has like that bluish, yellowish, greenish glow kind of throughout those whole music videos that we've seen so far, because they're in the nightmare sequence. But here, towards the beginning, especially, like we have not seen like colors like this pure, like a pure white, like this with the bright, like it's like a very like youthful bright red, orange, and then like very natural green. Like typically we see that more with a filter like this over it, right? Like that gives that nightmare vibe. And so when we're not seeing it very often at the beginning, it stood out to me right away. But then as we go through the video, like you see it less and less as there's that transition into the Nightmare Girls, and you see that filter over it more and more and more. Like this, see how much more blue and gray toned this is, as opposed to the scene before, like this was white and this was a much brighter green. So just very, very interesting to really see that contrast and see it start to grow throughout the video to help so much with that storyline. But yeah, we start out with this like soft with the butterflies, like totally not a vibe you've seen from them before, and then this is back into like that nightmare, like that foggy kind of spooky aura. And then like the same, like the gowns with the dolls, like, you know, typical creepy nightmare stuff. I love this intro. It hits so good. Like right with that cymbal at first, and then ooh, that fly high, like the way that it's processed there is so perfect. I just love it. And then yeah, with these like brighter colored scenes, like our main colors are the whites and the greens, and then we have pops of red throughout, so we'll see it a lot. Ugh. And then those hard-hitting beats. Yeah, that's gotta be one of my favorite intros from them so far. It might be up top. But like I said, you see like those pops of like that bright red, orange, pinkish color. And we'll see it throughout all of the scenes that have this type of filter. But it's just like you notice the difference, like in the outfits, like they're just wearing like these very like youthful, like bright summery day, picnic type of vibes. The flowers are blooming. Everything is great. The sun is shining like this beautiful natural light. But then you have those moments come through where it's like, something's not right here. And then like that color, this is the pink that we see that comes through. Yeah, like right here, you see those pops. And then like one like this scene, love. And then you notice like the pattern of the skirt, it matches the walls here. It's a similar color to the patterns on all the curtains and the drapery, similar in color to even the trim. So like this whole scene, it just like it blends together very well, and all of the colors and everything match. And then it's a sharp contrast from like the scene before where it depended on like these bright pops of color versus like a fully cohesive scene. I also think this transition is interesting too, like having the spider legs like really sticking out, and then you get this transition, like this like crack in the wall kind of, and then like the way that this like metal lamppost is structured, like it's that same like type of structure as the spider legs, so it makes that transition work really well. And yeah, just the way this is framed, all the layers here, like coming in from the, like having that view of the wall, and then all of the things that are, this, it's a busy room. There's a lot of decorations going on. And then, but this part of the space, this hallway is mostly empty, except for her there. But then you have the two walls on either side of her. So the framing is just really, it's really interesting and really nice. And then having her not being centered is also great. I like how, like, when we have, like, the Nightmare Woods scenes, the camera work starts to get, like, a little bit frantic, too. Like, you have this, like, this glitch, this flash there. And, like, very smooth camera work here, like, typical normal. But then, like, we come through the forest and, like, the camera's shaking in a way that it looks like whoever's holding the camera is running through the woods, running away from something, like a frantic run. So I think that's really cool with the vibe. I just think this scene is really pretty. I love all of the flowers, and like this is our nightmare filter. But I love the colors of that filter, because I love my cool colors. So it's a very cool toned shot. And I think it's just like really pretty, like having her in the bed, like in this delicate like nightgown with the delicate sheets hanging over. And then these piercing like blue gray, like super light colored contacts. Every time she opens her eyes and hits you with that stare, it's like, dang. And then the walking backwards into the woods is interesting. Like kind of, I feel like that scene, like it kind of like takes like that prequel vibe, like we're going back in time to see the brighter scenes. See, again, there's that like this like kind of frantic camera work. It looks like we're hiding somewhere, like we shouldn't be here. Oh, we just got spotted. She looked at us. Oh shoot. And then the tattoos coming through too is really interesting. And it matches up with, okay, there's a better shot of it. What? There. It matches up with this pattern right here. And then this scene, like those wide eyes, like you can see like a moment of like fear and intrigue all at the same time as the hand covers her. That's a really interesting scene. And there's those antlers again in the stairwell. And this scene, like, this shot, it's a little bit less filtered than some of the other forest shots. It's like kind of in that in between, but the way that it's completely pitch dark back here, right surrounding them, as if like in the trail as they go back a little bit, it's pitch black. It's darkness, it's unknown, it's the nightmare right there, right behind them. And then the contrast here, like from when they were outside and they were like playing and having fun and all that, and now they're at this table. It's super robotic. Whenever they move their heads, it's all in sync. There's no emotion on their faces. They pass this knife around, like just super robotically, no movement or fluidity in the body. See, again, that stare with those contacts, crazy. And then this mirror scene, and we've seen a lot of mirror scenes in the previous two music videos where they were on the other side of the mirror. And then we got our Dreamcatcher right here. The library, we've seen these candle scenes, we've seen the books, we've seen all the picture frames in the rooms from the nightmare house. This outfit, like, this lace is just gorgeous. The black lace and then the red hair too. Stun. And then you've got all these running scenes that are framed similarly. Like we got the hallway. And then I like the camera work here coming closer as it tilts. And then similar here, but like in a different direction, where instead of coming closer, we're just tilting. And this lighting, a backlighting, like where you get this glow, like it's like it's that like solar eclipse corona glow. It's so good. And that high note. And then this scene too is crazy. Like this pink hand, and then like again it's that like steely, like icy, like emotionless, like it feels robotic. And it's like, it's crazy how well, even with just a still scene, like it's just a couple seconds and she's not moving, but you just get that like very robotic, emotionless, like steely look and vibe from it, just from the positioning and the fact that there's no eye contact with the camera. It makes it feel disconnected, and it gets that across perfectly. And then this is crazy. And then Nightmare Shion. Ooh. See, now instead of pitch black or sun, which we've had in the few different scenes, now it's just this fog. And it's like, it's menacing in a way as it comes towards you. And now they emerge in the nightmare robes. And then we got this like last look of But see, in these scenes, the lighting is slightly different before. The filtering is slightly different, I think. It leans a little bit more on the yellow side. And then having this particular framing with it, like kind of coming from like a hidden vision, and then like the foggy air from the window. It's like giving like we're looking back on something that we can't change anymore. Like rerunning moments through your head. I love the crimped hair too right here. Like adds a little bit more dimension, a little bit of like light and shadow playing with that. It's hard to pull that off, but it looks really cool. One last look with the butterflies. And then they incinerate. Those are flames. Oh, we incinerated them. Yeah, like I said, I love that domino effect. And then like one last look at the light. See that contrast before? Like there's the forest that leads into the pitch black dark. Here's a forest that leads into the bright sunlight. But that's not where we end up. And then like looking back, closing the gate, like that. It's like you can't change it now. Like it's final. Yeah, it's final. You're trapped. And then this ending is crazy. Like stabbing that picture and then like this is what they were before. Ooh. And it just like this angle with the shadows coming this way too. It just looks really cool. Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. This whole like series, this being like their debut series of singles and having like such a tight-knit well done storyline that just gets better and better with each one is so good. Having the prequel third, I really liked that. Like we're getting the context. It keeps building on itself. It's so exciting. But yeah, let's check out the Gwentana special clip. So pretty, the whites with the flowers and that single asymmetrical earring. She's got like the pink lip, but she's also got a pink eyeshadow and a little bit on the nose too. My girls right in a row. Ooh, this bright pink hair. That with the lighting on it like that. Oh, that's a rich pink. They've all got this like this statement asymmetrical earring moment. I love it. That little a guitar there.
멀리 있는 곳에 조금씩 들려오는 느껴지는 빗소리 눈을 감고 나에게 말해줘 괜찮아 괜찮아 이렇게 더 많이 웃을게 행복한 나를 지켜주고 싶어 저기 멀리 있는
Gorgeous.
곳에 조금씩
Love the
들려오는
palm leaves and the green glow off of them.
빗소리 눈을 감고 나에게 말해줘 괜찮아 괜찮아 이렇게 Trust me
That soft smile. Ooh. That hair is everything. Like her stylist, whoever got that color, did so good. I really like that one. I love, like, obviously I've been loving how these B-sides like really, really show off their vocals to the max, and I'm so impressed with it every time. And I love how this, like, it's also like a very like vocal like ballad song, but it's still got those rock instrumental elements under it. You get like those good notes of the guitar in there, and it just keeps it interesting and exciting without making it overly upbeat. So yeah, I think this was great. And then finally, we've got Wake Up. This build up. Love the drum.
특별한 일이 필요해 세상이 깜짝 놀랄 만큼 또 다른 꿈을 찾았어 어서 날 따라와 baby 순간은 어제는 멀리 오늘은 어떤 일들이 나타날까 더 궁금한 걸 so I can go anywhere 깊은 방송 같은 비밀 언제든 어디든 갈 수 있는 나 간절한 꿈속에 다가가 Come to me baby
That wind up.
wake up 내 손을 잡아봐 모두 잠든 이 순간 Wake up 저 달빛 아래 새로운 날을 느껴봐
This instrumental, like, it's just one of those songs like, I'm gonna take over the world now. Let's get that 200 beats per minute.
시원한 바람 불어와 내 맘을 깨우는 멜로디 이번엔 어딜 가볼까 정답은 없는 걸 baby 날 보는 답답한 뻔한 시선들 그런 상상 따윈 단숨에 넘는 날 가뿐하잖아 이게 나잖아 눈앞에 놀라운 매직 그런 난 네 꿈을 열고 온 거야 망설일 시간이 없는 걸 Come to me baby Wake up 내 손을 잡아봐 모두 잠든 이 순간 Wake up 저 달빛 아래 새로운 날을 느껴봐
Ooh. This is so good.
항상 꿈꿨던 작은 소원 하나 이제야 울리는 내 목소리 Loud 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 세상 가득히 채울 수 있도록 계속 달려갈 거야
That was fire. I'm so glad you guys made sure I didn't forget this because that was so good. Love these instrumentals as always with them. But that bridge, that might be my favorite bridge of theirs so far. Like we got the instrumental portion, then we got like the obviously there's still like instrumentals under the vocals, but then we got the vocal sleigh portion, and it built up so good. Ooh, this one is fire. They all are, but wow. They never miss. They never miss. But yeah, next time we will have the Fly High choreo, and we will have the sleepwalking special clip with choreography. So I think for Fly High, like we know, there's no dance practice. So I think I'll just use like a fan cam, because I don't like a full focus fan cam, because I don't think that'll get copyrighted since it's a fan cam, right? So we should be good. And yeah, that's the plan. I will see you guys next week. Like I said earlier, make sure to check out the link in the description and in my bio for more Dreamcatcher content over on Patreon. We got daily uploads over there. So you guys will be set on content forever. We got the coolest gang too. It's the best way to support the channel. So definitely recommend checking it out. And then make sure to smash like, leave all your thoughts, comments, questions down below. You guys know I always answer any of the questions in the next Dreamcatcher video. So I will see you then.